Welcome to Tuber Chat. If you have less than 10,000 subscribers, then you've come to the right place. We are going to introduce you to some of the most influential content creators that can help to get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. The first channel that we're looking at today is Jack Dawson, who's relatively new to Tuber Chat in just the last few weeks coming in, but blazing instantly with generosity, and for that reason they were featured today. We feature a different channel every day based on generosity that I see within the community. Here at Tuber Chat, everybody in the community believes wholeheartedly in the idea that we give much more than we expect to receive. That's the key to success, knowing that that will all come back to us in spades as we continue to grow. Particularly, this is not a sub for sub network. The way that we connect here is with the intention of having loyal and dedicated support for one another, not only in the coming days, but hopefully weeks, months, and eventually years. And the way that we do that specifically here is to reach out to somebody in the chat, anybody at all that you'd like to connect to. Take your time, meet people one by one, and then say hello. Wait for a response just to make sure that they acknowledge your conversation. Then leave a single emoji next to their name, letting them know that you're on your way to their channel. When you get there, watch a short video in full of at least 3 minutes long. It must be a full video, not just a part of any video. Then give a thumbs up while you leave a long, meaningful comment of at least a couple of full sentences so that it doesn't get held for review or caught in the YouTube spam filters. Then subscribe, come back into the chat here, leave a double emoji next to their name to let them know you've secured that connection the right way, and then they will turn around and do the same thing for you. To make it faster, just mention the video that you watch so that they can find your comment easily and quickly. So I've got some music playing now in the background. It's just something we've added for today. It's just a non-copyright, from NCS playlist here on YouTube Music. And I'm hoping that we're going to be able to hear this. So I wonder if you guys will just let me know. And forgive me for not welcoming everybody yet. I will get to that in a quick moment. But I just want to know if this is... you guys are hearing the music at all, or if it's something that I should just not bother with for today. As for everybody coming in, thank you so much for coming early. Of course, Kristen, my love, is here as a member and a moderator. She came in to let me know that the music's not quite there yet, so we'll see. Chat with Kay Hamlet, great to see you. She put out a video earlier today specifically for Tuber Chat talking about how she's found some success connecting with people here, and I hope everybody will check out that video. It's now on our front page, of course, as we put all of our shout-out videos from generous creators like Chat with Kay Hamlet. I hope you'll connect with her. Donut Toys and Games, I've been out seeing them supporting other creators today, so thank you for coming in, embracing your everyday realities. It's great to see you. Mariska Van Bunderen is in the house. Always good to see you as well. Another generous creator who's already made 2 shout-out videos, which have been featured on our front page. Minerzach123, it's great to have you back in Natural Blogs. It's good to have you in the chat as well. Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More, who I swapped playlist with this week, is here. Scratch and Pete, our beloved moderator, is in the house, of course. Fabian and Mom, it's good to have you back in the house. Shan Page, thank you for coming earlier to my personal premiere. I'm happy to see you again. Sterling's Makes and Adventures, good to have you back in the house. Chit Chat Queen, it's great to see you here. It's been a little while, but I'm glad that you're in the chat. And the YT Buddies, I'm glad you could make it today. I know Georgia Bulldogs was here. Hopefully they'll be back in a little while. Thrill Seeks, you're already on the wheel because you're a silver member, so thank you for that. Your playlist is actually still running. And 2 Pineapples, it's always good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And as we get back to the wheel, we see that 2 Pineapples is on there as well because they are a silver member. So hopefully everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. And Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More is saying, it says I'm buffering. Pardon me. Oh, okay, something was up there. Maybe it's just a little glitch. We'll be over this in a little while. Computer is set to be upgraded. I got the parts today, so hopefully we'll be good. And then again, I should ask, has anybody heard the music that should be playing? Crackling the sound and you don't hear the music. Okay, that might just be my phone too close again. And, oh, there's Jack Dawson. There's coming in blazing again with generosity. Thank you for that. So thank you for your super chat. Jack Dawson obviously is already on the screen. Now, one of the things I meant to do was actually put the link because it's a difficult channel to find, being with such a popular name. So I've just put the link to Jack Dawson's channel in the chat, and I'm pinning the comment on the chat so that hopefully everybody will connect with this channel. Don't hear any music, Scratch and Pete. That's really unfortunate. I was hoping this would work, but all right, no music for today. We will sort that out another time. So there's our wheel, and I'll get to spinning soon. Thank you, everybody, for letting me know. 2 pineapples. Yeah, Hawaii's a long way for us to get music to you, but you know, we'll try again, right, as time goes on. And then hopefully as we find successes in the different experiments that I try here at Tuber Chat, I'll be able to share that knowledge with everybody. And then when it comes to your live streams, hopefully we can all rely on each other for some of the things that can make our live streams a little more lively. We'll get some music going eventually. Official Moto Gaming, good to see you here. I think this is your first time with Tuber Chat, but hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time and meet people one by one and follow the instructions, which you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. Forgive me for anybody that I haven't welcomed just yet. I'm a little bit behind in the chat, but Life with Sonia, it's great to see you here. Sergeant Life, it's always good to have you in the chat. Thank you for coming back in. And hopefully everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. If I've missed anything in the chat, I'm just going to ask you to be a little patient with me. If there was something specific you wanted to ask or have me see, just please mention it again, and I will keep my eyes open for that. 03's back in the house with a Mariska raid, as always, so thank you for that. And hopefully everybody's doing all right. Little Frenchie in Big Texas is here. Mommy and Me Kitchen and Lifestyle, thank you for coming in as well. That channel's about to be featured on Tuber Chat. And yeah, the YT Buddies, I think I welcomed you. So hopefully I haven't missed anybody, but looks like we're off to the races. So very good. And Jack Dawson, again, thank you for your Super Chat. And for those of you who are a little bit newer to Tuber Chat, please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one, and please make sure you take a look at our updated description, just so you know exactly how we connect here, the things we've been finding success with to make sure that YouTube is not purging all of our connections away afterwards. Cal's Way, good to see you here. And Sterling's Makes and Adventures, yes, you're doing okay. Cal's Way, I wonder if this is your first time with Tuber Chat. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house, and everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. And the local family, good to see you here. I'm almost certain that this is your first time with Tuber Chat as well. So again, hopefully you're feeling welcome. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to. For those of you new to Tuber Chat, you will find the best success by reaching out to other creators. Please don't be shy. Again, I know I say that often, but if you reach out to other creators, visit their channel, watch their video, give them a comment and a like, subscribe to them, and then come back and let them know that you've done that, you will find that they will do the same thing for you, and the best success is always found when you're willing to go first here at Tuber Chat. So one more time, Jack Dawson is our featured channel for today. They are almost at 1,600 subscribers. I wonder if it's possible we can get them there today. I certainly think we could. And thank you one more time, Jack Dawson, for your Super Chat. Let's spin the wheel, and we will get our first channel up on the screen. I gotta look and see if I've missed anybody as far as channels I need to put on the wheel. Thrill Seeks and 2 Pineapples are already there. Christian Nomad is a silver member, so for today, his channel is added to the wheel at the beginning of the live stream automatically. But this is a generous creator who's been featured on Tuber Chat already, and specifically because the generosity that I see in them is willingness to share information. So we talk a little bit on Instagram and this and that back and forth, and he's been very generous in sharing his experiments and knowledge that comes from those with me regarding all the purging and glitching and all the other stuff that's been going on with YouTube over the last couple of months. So I hope everybody will subscribe to this channel. With 733 subscribers, we could certainly get them to 740 today, and a little bit closer on that road to 800. And then Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More is pointing out, yes, we do have a schedule now for the rest of the month of December on our front page. So if you haven't already seen it, I hope you'll have a look at Tuber Chat's channel. And that describes exactly the dates I'm intending on live streaming. So there won't be any confusion. Usually we're here every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but because of the holidays and my own personal work schedule, I've moved things around to kind of accommodate everybody and then avoid the major holidays. So hopefully everybody will check that out, but it won't be too far off, and 2 weeks from now we'll be right back to normal. Honey Tina, good to see you here. Calm Vibes with Mitch Jojo, thank you for coming in. Kerno Downtime, good to see you here. I think this is your first time with Tuber Chat, but hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. I'm just going to spin the wheel. We'll get another channel moving. I got to get Kristen Welton on there. She's always in the chat as a member and a moderator. And Michael's Adventures, by the way, passes along his regards. He can't always be here when we do streams on Fridays and Mondays, but when he gets here tomorrow, we will be handing over a blue wrench because Michael's Adventures has generously offered to help in that way, but he's been a part of the Tuber Chat family for a long time and is one of the most generous creators that I have met on YouTube, and for that reason, we'll be leveling him up tomorrow. Official Moto Gaming, hopefully you're doing well also. Still have holiday projects, sadly, the YT buddies. You still you got some holiday projects to worry about for school. Is that what you're talking about? And thank you, Colonel Downtime, for the kind words. Hopefully you'll find some friends and family members here. You'll find that Tuber Chat is a community of loyal and dedicated supporters that are here for the purpose of meeting each other. It's not a sub-for-sub network, although everyone is expecting to subscribe to your channel after you subscribe to theirs. Since you're new to Tuber Chat, you just want to make sure that you're always going first, because for the channels that have been to Tuber Chat again and again over the past many weeks or months, they will not connect to a brand new channel that they see in the chat until they watch how you interact with everybody else first to make a judgment call on whether you might be genuine before they will connect with you. So the best idea is always to make the first move, and that's where you'll find the best success for yourself. So Kristen, of course, is a member, so I add her to the wheel. Close to the beginning of the live stream. Life with Rose and Ann, great to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Winter holiday started, so no one cares about school. Okay, the YT buddy, very good. And yeah, thank you, Sam's Vlogs. Yes, so I want to stream as much as I possibly can. But I'm not going to stream on Christmas Day or New Year's Eve. So we'll see what happens in January, whether I might do a New Year's Day live stream, but for now I've just got the schedule up for December, and we'll see. But I want to stream, yeah, I'd stream every day if I could, but I want to do as many as I can. That's for sure. City Girl, good to see you back in the house. Thanks for coming in. And Mariska Van Bunderen, we're going to have to finish off our arrangement. We're working on another YouTube account there for a second, but I had to leave where I was, and I'm on a different machine now, so I'll have to pick that up later. Holly's Hobby House, good to see you here. And Cal's Way is wondering how everybody is. Hopefully they're doing well also. This is Thrill Seeks. They happen to be a silver member, so they get a guaranteed feature of some sort every day. For today, their channel is added to the wheel at the beginning of the live stream, but they are in the chat with us. 687 subscribers. We can certainly get them to 670 today, and then get them a little bit closer on that road to 700. Yeah, no, we'll see. We'll see, Mariska Van Bunderen. Definitely not Christmas Day, and definitely not New Year's Eve. So we'll see outside of that. But the dates, again, are all on Christmas. Many people will join. Yeah, the YT Buddies. Yeah, we're not going to do Christmas Day. Christmas Eve, I might do it anyway. It doesn't matter to me how many people are here. I want to be here as often as I can for everybody. So for anybody that's got the time, in our area here, I'm in Niagara Falls, Canada, and in our province of Ontario, they've gone back into all but a lockdown, and they will probably put us back in lockdown in January, but for right now, they're encouraging everybody, not to get together for Christmas and stuff like this. So we are having to keep that to a minimum. For that reason, I probably am not going to have any trouble live streaming on Christmas Eve, so that's why it's been included in the calendar. But we'll see outside of that. Those dates are all definite, though, so if anybody wants to just check out our banner on our channel, you'll see the schedule, and you can bet that I will be streaming on those days. They are a certainty. Here's Unmasked Lifestyle, another silver member. They have been a generous supporter of Tuber Chat. They're usually in the chat with us. I like talking about this channel because while she is a dynamic creator, her channel is... the presentation is just spectacular, right? I talk about it all the time. Her banner and her thumbnails, like, they all just match beautifully. She's a generous creator in that she swaps playlists with people, as well as does the featured channels collaboration that I talk about all the time. And Two Pineapples is singing over there. David Clark, thank you for coming in, and thank you for the share. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. This is your first time with Tuber Chat, but hopefully you'll meet some new friends and family members. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions in our video description, you should have some new friends and family members in no time. No idea how to use emojis on PC. Let me just show you something, if this might be helpful. When I have a little chat window that I run on the side here, and there's a little button here. When I click that button, it allows all the emojis to be accessed, and then you can just click them. Most of them can be accessed with a command, so you can type a colon and a couple of letters and they start popping up. You'll just have to read what they are to get the appropriate command for them. Hopefully you find that helpful. And then hopefully I haven't missed too much in the chat, other than Two Pineapples making music for us, since I couldn't get it to work today. But other than that, looks like we're doing good. So I will start adding names to the wheel shortly. Let's spin. We'll get another channel on the screen. So Just Vlogging Life is coming up. That's right. There's no stream this Monday. Usually I take Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday to not stream, but for the next 2 weeks I've moved my working schedule around where I will replace my days of Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So for the next 2 Mondays there won't be a live stream, and on Christmas Eve there will be that bonus Thursday live stream, which we've never done before. So it'll be interesting. There should be a lot of new channels that day. So here's Just Vlogging Life with 260 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther, get them on their way to 270. They are an extremely generous creator who have been supportive not only of the Tuber Chat community, but of myself personally as well. So I'm hoping everybody will rally around this channel. And the YT Buddies, I'll start adding names shortly. Just Vlogging Life also, because they are a gold member, they have a guaranteed feature every day. In today's case, their channel was added to the wheel at the beginning of the live stream automatically. And as well, their link will be dropped in the chat by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so, as we will see soon. Ghostly Wins, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And then, yeah, it's confusing when it's holidays, but that's okay. That's why I put the dates up. And I will set the live streams in advance, like I always do, so that you can prepare and get reminders if you'd like to, even though I hope everybody's got the notification bell on so that you don't miss any of our live streams. Mariska Van Bundren, never going to be noticed by the big brother. He being behind in the chat. Oh, yeah, hopefully we'll get that sorted out in some way, shape, or form for you. So I guess it's time. It's time for me to start adding names to the wheel. We'll do it right away. Can't enter your email on the website. It keeps coming up and saying invalid email. That's interesting. Okay, so I'm copying your email out of the thing, and let me just see what's going on here. Thank you, because there could be a problem that I don't know about. Kareen's Life is in the house. I'm going to get your channel added to the wheel. Okay, so I don't know why, but I just added you to the email address, so it worked for me. So forgive me for the trouble there. I don't know what it was. I'll have to look into it. For anybody that hasn't already signed up for the email list, it's right at tuberchat.com. And I have yet to start sending emails, but I intend to. It'll never be more than once a week, but I'm probably only going to start with once a month when I get around to it. Kareen's Life. Thank you for coming in. Let's get you onto the wheel. Because Kareen's Life is a member, she is added to the wheel as soon as I see her. But I'm also going to get to the list. I have a robot that helps me keep track of the chat. That's how I determine how people get onto the wheel. And then soon we will get them to the screen after that. Here's Eating with Miss P. So this happens to be another silver member. She's an extremely generous creator and supportive, again, not only of the Tuber Chat community, but of me personally. She has 3 channels. She's a published author, and there's a lot to Solaria Perriman. And I'm hoping everybody will subscribe to this channel. We'll get her a little bit past her 5,000 1,500 subscribers, get her moving towards 1,600. And then Vanessa Ogambawali stayed awake for this. Thank you very much. I hope that's just a statement. I don't see a rolling eyes emoji, so I'm hoping that that's a positive and not a negative, but that's great. And then Thrill Seeks. Yeah, there used to be a I have to look and remember. I'm going to make a note for myself right now and make sure that I've added you to the featured channels list. You're definitely on the members list. We have 3 featured channels areas available on our front page. I'll show everybody what I'm talking about in a quick moment, and we'll get that done. I've actually got to add, I think I added Chat with Kay Hamlet there. I hope she's still here. I saw somebody talking to her a second ago. Jeanette's Corner, good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. Oh yeah, Mariska Van Bunderen. Yeah, there's a lot of projects, that's for sure. People still use email to pineapples. Email is the great equalizer. So when we don't have the other social networks, then email is like social networks change all the time, right? Nobody uses MySpace anymore that we know of, and Friendster and stuff like this. But email is the good way to keep in touch with everybody, even as we keep changing these networks. Pardon me for 1 second, and I will be right back. Okay, pardon me for that. We're back. Forgive me because I'm getting a little bit behind in the chat. Jeanette's Corner, thank you so much. And then again, hopefully everybody has the notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. I do set the live streams in advance so that anytime that Tuber Chat crosses your mind, you could just look at our front page and get notified about individual live streams and plan accordingly if you wanted to make sure you weren't going to miss them or whatever. But I'm hoping that you have the notification bell on as well. Oh, I will absolutely, Thrill Seeks. I always return the favor when people feature channels. I think I already did put you on because I think we talked about it the other day. But forgive me if I'm wrong. But I'll make sure that it's there. And Chat with Kay Hamlet made a generous video for Tuber Chat today. I hope everybody will connect with her, and I hope everybody will check that video out. It's on our front page now, as well as all of our shout out videos that have been made by other creators. Oh, Computer Chick Productions still has a MySpace account. Very good. They've changed they've changed many times. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up. I know I keep saying I'm going to add channels to the wheel. I'm going to add them right now. Chat's quite busy right now. Oh, MIRC. Yep, that's understanding. I'm just having a look through the chat to see. Hopefully I'm not too far behind. Here's Jenny O'Brien. So as you know, at the beginning of the live streams lately, I've been adding the silver members and gold members to the wheel at the beginning of the live streams. Once I get the computer upgraded and we figure out whether we can handle it, I'll hopefully get back to playing those clips, which will speed things up and make it a little bit more fun. And then we can get into rolling through channels faster. So you might have to wait a couple of weeks for that, but I'll get it done as quick as I can. Jenny O'Brien has over 2,000 subscribers, but I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther, get her to the 2,050. That must be on her mind right now. She's a generous creator, happens to be a fellow Canadian from around the same area where I am in Niagara Falls, Canada. But she's supportive both of Tuber Chat and myself, so I'm hoping everybody will rally around this channel and push her a little bit farther. And then, yeah, it looks like everybody's doing okay. Happy early New Year's, too. Yes, absolutely. Happy, merry holidays and Christmas and Hanukkah and all the other things that everybody might be celebrating, because we have creators from around the world, of course. All of us do. And, New Year's for a lot of us is coming up as well. Sam's Vlog's 10:30 for you. Okay, so names. Let's go. The YT Buddies, first of all. YT Buddies must have known they'd be, like, instantly added. Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. Oh, Mariska Van Bunderen, of course. And I will add one more, and then I'll spin. Sergeant Life. Hopefully you're still here with us. And let's spin. And I will get to adding a few more names once we get through a couple more channels. Hopefully I haven't missed anything in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as you're still active, I will get around to everybody, of course. If there's something specific you meant to ask or mention for me to see, just please be patient with me. Mention it again. I will keep my eyes open. And one thing that you always got to know when you're live streaming as well, I never talk about this, but you always must know that there are more people watching than just active in the chat. Almost always, right? So it's often that you can talk to people about, like, a live stream where they were not participating in the chat, but you might mention something that happened and they will say, yeah, I know, I was there. I was just in the bushes or lurking or whatever we want to call it, right? And then, yeah, Fabian and Mom spin the happy wheel. Yes, it's the Wheel of Doom. It was dubbed that way by a friend, Mr. Naz, from back in the day, who I believe has changed channels now. And thank you very much, Ghostly Wins, for the share on Twitter. Yes, anybody that shares on Twitter gets added to our Twitter list, which is called Tuber Chat Stars. And it is listed as YouTubers who tweet and retweet for others. The Hoops Family Network is in the house. Thanks for coming in. And we've got you added to the wheel right away. Amanda's been a dear friend for a long time. For that reason, we should actually have had Scratch and Pete on here already. Scratch and Pete PA has been with Tuber Chat for quite some time now and is our only dedicated moderator until tomorrow, where Michael's Adventures will join. How often does someone names add to the board and after that they get picked? So the list gets down to about 6 or so, then I start adding names. Sometimes more than that. Sometimes I fall behind in this and that. But I have a robot called Bottissimo that keeps track of how active everybody is in the chat. So it's not only about how long you're here, but also how much you interact with everybody. And then when it's time for me, when I see that the wheel's getting low and I need to add some names, I just look over. The robot keeps track of everybody for me. I put some more names on the wheel, and then, yeah, of course, it's random when it spins. But when it comes around, then your channel goes up on the screen. It's just luck. So sometimes channels get picked right away. Sometimes channels, it takes a long time. Yeah, exactly. The wheel is more of a randomizer. So when Tuber Chat started many months ago, there was only about 20 or 30 or 40 channels coming through Tuber Chat in about an hour to an hour and a half period. But over the course of many months, it's gotten busier and busier and busier, and it's not uncommon for us to find 100 channels coming through in what now is usually a 2 to 2.5 hour period, sometimes longer. That's way too many channels for me to ever get onto the screen, and people would be waiting forever. So the way that I do it to try to make some fairness between everybody is the people who are here the longest and interact the most are rewarded with the idea that the robot keeps track and then they get added to the wheel after not too long. But the wheel is just luck. But it adds a little bit of suspense and hopefully fun to the live streams. And then Georgia Bulldogs, good to see you. I was happy that you came back in. I saw that you were here early. And Kristen Welton is my love. She is in the chat as a member and a moderator always. We live together with Kira Welton here, who's her daughter. She's usually in the chat with us in Niagara Falls, Canada. And they are always with me, but Kristen and Kira both have their own channels. Kristen is doing her own thing. She's had some success with shorts videos that we talk about all the time. She's got one here with 28,000, one with 19,000. And she's got a lot of lifestyle and unboxing videos and product reviews and a couple of interviews and collaborations. House of X Entertainment Inc. just walked in. That is a joint business venture between It's Me Wanston, Yes Honey, and Yo, It's Your Boy Leo. So we've got them on the wheel right now. Let me mark that. Thank you guys for coming in. So I'm going to spin. We'll get another channel up here. I was on Yo, It's Your Boy Leo's live stream. I try to catch Wanston and Leo together separately, like as often as I can. I was on Leo's a couple of nights ago, and we were talking about the fact that my birthday will come up in a few days from now on Tuesday, as a matter of fact, right? So I'm going to do a live stream on my personal channel. We'll try like maybe a StreamYard panel. I don't do a lot of panels, but I think it could be fun. And since we all have to be separated anyway, we might as well try that, right? So we'll see. But when I mentioned it to Leo the other day, he sang quite a song for me. And I can't wait to show everybody the clip from his live stream. He gave me permission to cut that out, and I'll have that as a surprise on Tuesday. And then Canada's Wonderland Thrill Seeks. Yes, Canada's Wonderland really is something else. Many years ago, that's a theme park in Ontario, Canada. Many years ago, a company bought it. It's traded hands many times, and whoever's got it now started adding roller coasters many years ago, because we hadn't had roller coasters in what felt like 10 or 20 years. And now they've got some of the biggest and baddest. Snowcone72, good to see you here. And Adrienne Villanueva Vlogs, it's good to have you in the chat, as well as Caleb Sterling. Thank you for coming in. Caleb Sterling, is that... Well, do you happen to be Sterling from Sterling's Makes and Adventures? I'm just curious, because without an avatar, it makes me wonder if you have a channel or if you're a supporter. David Clark, hopefully you're doing okay. I missed your message there. And then... Oh, was there anything that I missed it? Oh, okay. It looks like everybody's doing okay. If there's anything that I've missed, please just be patient with me. Sometimes I fall behind. Taylor Rochester, thanks for coming in. And then, yeah, swapping playlists. Mariska Van Bunderen is mentioning she's willing to swap playlists. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, then by all means, please just say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you, and everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually. Pardon me. Sterling's Makes It Adventures, your cousin. Okay, thank you for adding another person into the Tuber Chat community. And Snowcone72, you want to add everyone, which we all do. Tuber Chat works a little bit differently, than some of the live streams that you might have seen. So because you're new to Tuber Chat, most creators will not connect to you until they see how you interact with everybody in the chat first. They will make a judgment call as to whether or not they think you might be genuine before considering connecting to you. So the best idea is always to go first. So if you take your time, meet people one by one, and please take a moment to read our video description. It's got all of the rules and chat etiquette so that you can maximize your time here, understand exactly how we connect so that YouTube doesn't take our connections away. And then, like I said, if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow those instructions, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. And, so nervous. Why are you nervous, Taylor Rochester? Yeah, thank you so much, Sterling's Makes It Adventures. Thank you for that. Yeah, if anybody, I know we've had like quite a few creators share today, so thank you for that. If you have the ability to share the stream, whether it's on your community tab, if you have one, or Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, of course, I'll appreciate it greatly. And any thumbs up, they mean more now than ever. So if you haven't already, I hope you'll give a thumbs up. I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it. Even I have to be reminded sometimes when I'm on a phone, but it really does help the stream. So I'll appreciate it. And then, oh yeah, thank you, Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. Yeah. Yeah, Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More, and I just swapped. I'm willing to swap playlists as well. So is Kristen Welton. There's a lot of creators who are willing to swap even though they're monetized, and it's a benefit, right? I should describe Scratch and Pete here. Scratch and Pete has been with Tuber Chat for many months now, is our only dedicated moderator. He volunteers his time to help not only on Tuber Chat, but most other channels that I see, many other channels, all of the channels I think that I'm involved with, and many other channels as well. So he's become a very much loved and well-respected member, not only of the Tuber Chat community, but of the small YouTuber community at large. And we were all very excited because just a few days ago, he put out a brand new video, which is already doing well. I hope everybody will subscribe to Scratch and Pete PA. At 153 subscribers, I'm sure we can get them to 160. And then hopefully everybody will watch that full video when you get a chance and see Scratch and Pete's first official production. Ducking Entertainment Channel, good to see you back in the house. Thanks for coming in. Nikki Nichols, it's always good to see you. I ran into you earlier today, so thank you for coming to Tuber Chat. And then, oh, is my phone doing the thing again? Thank you, Mariska. I don't know why it does that only occasionally. And then hopefully everybody's doing okay. So let's spin. We'll get another channel up here. And Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder is in the house. This is a channel that has been with Tuber Chat from the beginning. So Kristen Welton was the first channel to ever be featured on Tuber Chat on episode number 1. Because we had not done a featured, an official live stream yet. And Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder was featured on episode number 2, our first official featured channel on Tuber Chat, and has been with us ever since then. I try to hang out with Kid in his live streams whenever I can, and he's got a second channel now called Kid Wonder's gaming and live stream and is aggressively working on both. I know that he swaps playlists, as does Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More here. Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More came to us from Kareen's life and has locked in the 1,000 subscribers with just over 1,040. I'm hoping right now we can push them a little bit farther to 1,050, which must be on their mind, and get them moving on the way to the 1,100 that is right around the corner. 2 pineapples. If it wasn't for you, wouldn't it be just a quiet, monotonous live stream? Tomorrow we'll try another way to get some music happening, and Ghostly wins, yeah. But by now you know me. I'm a storyteller, so when I love the opportunity to talk and talk and talk. And it's funny because you might think, like, how can this guy go on about YouTube for like 2.5 hours a day, 4 days a week, right? But it doesn't stop. After, like from the time I wake up, it's all, it's almost all YouTube and everything related to Tuber Chat and what we're doing with our channels and stuff like that. And then even after Tuber Chat's done, there's more talk, more work, more like, it's not an obsession. It's just that I love this stuff so much, and I'm happy because we're seeing not only, Tuber Chat's growing, I'm excited about that, but we're seeing so many channels get monetized now. We're seeing people go from, $0 a month to some dollars a month, which is really what the goal is here, right? Is to get everybody monetized. And it's wonderful because I see people supporting each other. I see things growing. I see friends being made and things like this. And it's wonderful. What have you missed? Thrill Seeks, you've missed me talking nonstop for 40 minutes now. But that's nothing new. So, Mr. Fulton Miraz, thank you for coming in. And then, yeah, Sam's Vlogs, we're all losing because of the purge occasionally. So, have some big announcement. It's possible that Mr. Fulton Miraz is expecting to have a very popular guest to be interviewed. So that'll be interesting. So let's spin and we'll get another channel up here. Again, if anybody's willing to swap playlists for the purpose of gaining watch hours, you can simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. And if you see somebody say it and you're willing, please reach out to them. Don't be shy. There are lots and lots of creators in the house that are willing, and it's a great way. It's the one legitimate thing we can do to speed our hours up. Little Ruby's Daycare Encounters, good to see you here. And Instant Reaction Talks, I know you've been here for a while. I'm not sure if I actually welcomed you or not, so forgive me if I didn't. And if I've missed anything in the chat, I hope everybody will just be patient with me. If there's something specific that you wanted me to see or a question you wanted to ask, just mention it again. I'll try to keep my eyes open for that. I tend to fall behind a little bit in the chat. But it looks like everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. So Mariska Van Bunderen is an extremely generous creator. She's been doing a lot of trivia on her channel lately. That's actually a beautiful thumbnail. We were talking about thumbnails the other day offline, and that's a great job you've done there. MinerZack123 is willing to swap playlists as well. Fabian and Mom is willing to swap playlists. And if anybody wants to, especially for the chat that we're dealing with right now, if you find that there's something up that you'd like to address with me personally, maybe creators not connecting the right way or swapping playlists properly or things like that, you can reach out to me on Instagram. It's all one word, Tuber Chat. But as well, I'm willing to swap playlists with everybody as well. I do it on my personal channel, even though I'm monetized, because of course it benefits everybody, right? And I know how important it is. So I'm always willing to do that if you want to reach out to me there. So Mariska Van Bunderen, like I was saying, is an extremely generous creator. She's already made 2 shout-out videos, one specifically for Tuber Chat, congratulating us on our first 100 episodes a few weeks back, and then as well another shout-out video, the kind that we see from many creators there that are introducing many of their favorite channels or channels they want to recommend and stuff like that. And we have places on our front page for both of those kinds of videos, and you'll find that there, along with one that was made by Chat with K Hamlet today. Amari Reynolds, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you will find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. Oh, and O3 is always with Mariska. And then, yes, Vanessa Ogumbwali, of course, anybody can swap playlists. Thank you for asking. But yes, go ahead. Just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. And anybody in the chat will be willing to swap playlists, but I will be willing to swap with you. I'm just making a note. To get back to you after the stream. Oh, Colin's Trivia made you thumbnails. That's great. And then, okay, so let me spin. Let's get another channel up. And I noticed you got the Trivial Pursuit pieces on the banner. I didn't realize that's what you were talking about the other day when we were talking about that. But yeah, I might have done that too. That's not too bad. So, Two Pineapples happens to be a very musical creator, as we see in the chat here. Loving the retro music, as a matter of fact. But luckily, they keep the vibes going for us in our chat. They have been doing a lot of live streaming lately, but as well, they've got a lot. They're doing a fantastic job of posting frequently. Hopefully, everybody will rally around this channel and move them a little bit farther. I'd love to see them get to 80 subscribers today. It must be on their mind, and we'll get them a little bit closer on their road to 100. They happen to be a silver member, even though they're in the chat with us today. Their channel was added to the wheel at the beginning of the live stream automatically. And then hopefully everybody's doing all right, meeting new friends and family members. I'm just peeking through the chat here to see if I've missed anything. Oh yeah, Mariska Van Bunderen, of course. All right, everybody looks like they're doing okay. So what we'll do is spin one more time in a moment. I should just take a second to ask everybody again, if you haven't already, if you have the ability to share, of course, I'll appreciate it, whether it's on your community tab, if you have one, or Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network. And then if you haven't already given a thumbs up, they really do help the stream. They mean more now than ever. And I absolutely will appreciate that also. Even I have to be reminded sometimes when I'm on a phone. You have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a second, and it really does help the stream. Who was coughing? I coughed for a second there because I drink way too much diet soda, and the stuff is just awful for you. And often I will choke, or almost. Get in on the fun. Amari Reynolds, yeah. So what happens here is, if you haven't already, please take a moment just to read the video description, because it's got the instructions in there. It's got, like, you know, chat rules and stuff like that. But it talks about the Wheel of Doom and how that works and how you can get on there. Everybody has the chance to be on the wheel. So you do not have to super chat or be a member to get on the wheel. In the case, excuse me, of super chats and memberships, we just let people get onto the wheel or onto the screen right away. But it's all mentioned down there. What happens is I have a robot here called Bottissimo, which you see in the stream sometimes, and it keeps track of how active everybody is in the chat. So when it comes time for me to add names to the wheel, I look over at the robot, lets me know the order. It's not just about how long you're here, but how interactive you are in the chat. Then I add some names to the wheel, which is random. Once I spin and your name comes up, then we put you on the screen and talk about it for a moment. And then Vanessa is asking a great question. How will you know for sure someone played your playlist? What happens is, you see this red line here on Two Pineapples video? When you play videos or when you watch videos, red lines will come up under them that shows that they've been watched, right? And when somebody runs a playlist for you, they can take a screenshot or a video from their phone or their computer, and they can show you all the red lines on your videos from that playlist. That's what everybody tends to do for each other, and then hopefully you can prepare to do that for people as well. Oh, Kid Wonder, thank you for sharing. Kid Wonder always shares, and Amari Reynolds, thank you for the thumbs up. Field Guy 316, thank you for coming in. I think this is your first time with Tuber Chat, but hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you will find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. The YT buddies, I don't really know any other languages. In Canada, French is our second language, so we're required to learn up until the beginning of high school. So I know as much as any other Canadian that's made it that far, but not much more than that. And I certainly wouldn't be able to put together any kind of a useful conversation. Yo, it's your boy Leo. Thanks for coming in. Most they say play and nope. And forgive me, Field Guy 316. Not sure what you mean there, but that's okay. Oh, Honey Tina, thank you. Thank you very much for that. And then hopefully everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. Brandy Iners Bush, thank you for coming in. Let me get you onto the wheel right away because you are a member. Oh, I didn't mean to do quite that. That's interesting. I will take a moment just to clean this up. Oh, except I lost my window. Okay, I'm going to have to get you to pardon me for a quick second here. I'm not going to turn the screen off. We'll get Corrine's life up on the screen. And I'll be right back. All right, pardon me for that. Let's get our green screen back in order. Oh my, I did a review of this green screen on my personal channel, by the way, in case you wanted to look at that. I love this thing. Hopefully I haven't missed anything in the chat when I stepped away there, but if there's anything anybody meant for me to see or a question that you wanted to ask, just please mention again. If there's something you wanted to ask or mention, just please mention it again. And then for everybody in the chat, especially if you're new to Tuber Chat, just please keep in mind, we always want to, first of all, be patient and respectful of one another. If you haven't already read the video description, please do, because it describes a lot of different things, including chat etiquette, that applies not only here on Tuber Chat, but in other live streams like this. So one of the things we want to remember is whenever you're going to use numbers to describe anything, please spell them out with words. And then as well, we'll keep our emojis to 1 or 2. And what we'll find is when you're out in other live streams that are similar to Tuber Chat, you will find yourself not being jumped on by moderators and hosts banning and timing out and the robots and all that stuff. And then Amari Reynolds, you will get onto the wheel shortly. I'll describe the process in a quick second. Fabian and Mom, thank you so much for your super chat. For that reason, I'm going to get your channel up on the screen right now. Kareen's Life has 899 subscribers, so any second now, I'm sure we can get her to 900. I hope everybody will, so we can officially get her on the road to 1K. And let's see Fabian and Mom right now. Again, thank you for your super chat. And as a matter of fact, this is the very first time that the stream boss has been knocked off. So for those of you who were here the other day and saw what I was talking about, that little life panel that's under my camera, where now it says Fabian and Mom. What happens is every time there is a membership that starts or a super chat that's given in the chat, it takes a little bit of life off of the stream boss. And what happens is the last person to knock the life out of the stream boss becomes the stream boss. And I know that's a little bit much. I'm probably not describing it as well as I probably could, but it's a new thing that we're trying out. Hopefully it makes the stream a little bit more fun. But Fabian and Mom, that's a little bonus for you. So thank you again for your super chat. And you are now the stream boss and will be for a while. And MSK Family Vlogs is in the house. Because you are a member, we're going to get your channel onto the wheel right away. And Vanessa, yeah, we will swap playlists. I have it written to swap with you. I will message you again on Instagram, and we'll talk about that. And thank you, MSK Family Vlogs, for the thumbs up. Brandy Einer's Bush is on the wheel. Yeah, forgive me. On a Christmas quiz, live quiz Sunday maybe. That could be cool. Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. You just have to keep in mind not everybody celebrates Christmas, but there are enough people that do that you will probably find a big enough audience for that. But it could be a good idea. I will try to be there, and then we'll see. Oh, thank you, Ghostly Winds. 4-3 gift. Instant reaction talks. Forgive me, I don't know if I'm quite understanding what you mean by saying that. But if there's anything up in the chat, if anybody finds that a creator is not connecting the right way or swapping playlists or something else and you feel I need to address it, then you can reach out to me on Instagram. It's all one word, TuberChat, and I am happy to... we'll look at it as a misunderstanding, of course, first, and then we always give chances, and I will do what I can to address it. Pardon me for 1 second. Okay, pardon me for a second there. Kareen's life knows about the Stream Boss thing, I wonder. But thank you very much for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. Kareen's life. I'm going to put your channel up right there, and then yeah. So Mariska, thank you very much. We always want to, so we don't have a lot of moderators here on Tuber Chat because I insist on, I'm very, very strict when it comes to that stuff. I take it extremely seriously. It takes me sometimes months before I even consider a moderator. But Kristen is always here in the chat with me anyway. Scratch and Pete has been generous to be able to be here probably every single live stream since he was made a moderator, and tomorrow I will add another. But what I would wish for everybody is, I wish for Tuber Chat to be fun for you. So if there's anything you want to address in the chat that you think I need to see something I might be missing, then I appreciate all help, of course. And then just please reach out to me on Instagram if you can. It's all one word, Tuber Chat. Let me know. But other than that, I just want the moderators to moderate because I don't want anybody else to have to worry about it. Sometimes you can find people getting aggravated. And I don't want anybody getting aggravated with each other in the chat for those reasons. But anyway, hopefully that's okay. Kareen's life. Oh, we did we? No, we didn't look at Kareen's life, did we? Oh, we put it on when I stepped away. Okay, thank you for that. Thank you, Kareen's life, for your super chat. Forgive me. I'm dancing between 2 or 3 different things at the same time here. Calming Mind Meditations. Good to see you here. Okay, while I sort out what I'm going to do next, because it's almost time for me to add names to the wheel. Put Kareen's life up for another second here. And she came very close to being the next Stream Boss here. Fabian and Mom has 994 subscribers. I wonder if it's possible that we can get that channel to 1,000 today. So I'm going to do 2 things at once here. I don't know if everybody's seen Social Blade. This is another free service. And what they do is they have something, you might see this on a few live streams, like Happy Lux, for instance, uses this often. I use it occasionally. You can type in a channel. We'll get a live subscriber count, and I'll leave that running so that we can monitor, and hopefully everybody will rally around this channel. I'd love it if we could get Fabian and Mom to 1,000 today. When we click over here on live subscriber count, then what I can do is drag my window off and I will shorten it up here, squash it a bit, and here we go. So I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther. 994 it says right now, so I'm hoping we can get them to 1,000 right now. Let's get we're gonna put Kareen's life back up just for a second. Thank you, Kareen's life. I appreciate your super chats. I think am I right? There it is. Okay, yes. Poor Fabian and Mom. Kareen's life just knocked the Stream Boss out. So with those super chats, Kareen's life becomes the Stream Boss now. So she'll be sitting there until the next person knocks it out. But thank you so much. Thank you for your super chats. It's very generous of you. But Kareen's life has been an unbelievably supportive creator. We've gained many followers from Kareen's life's live streams. She allows people to connect the same way that we do here in Tuber Chat. And she actually does a lot of live streaming. She did a shout out video the other day, which is one of those things that I talk about where creators mention a lot of different channels that they either visit or like or whatever, however else you want to put it. And her video's been added to our front page. That's this one right here. So forgive me, I'm way behind in the chat. And thank you, Leo, for reminding everybody to thumbs up. Christy Montero, thanks for coming in. Forgive me, anybody that I haven't welcomed. I'm way behind in the chat. Robin101, thanks for coming in. We've got a really active live stream right now. Fabian and Mom is going to hit 1,000 subscribers. I'm sure of it. I'm sure we could do it within the next hour. If everybody subscribes to this channel, Fabian and Mom has been back with us again and again, but as well, they generously super chatted today and were a stream boss for a brief moment. But as well, we all know what it's like to hit milestones of different types. And for those of us who haven't hit the 1,000 yet, we know what that's likely going to feel like, and we're going to be able to give that feeling to Fabian and Mom right now. So I'm hoping everybody will. And again, forgive me for those of you who I haven't welcomed. I'm trying to catch up. Robin101, thank you for coming in. And Marie Rita, thank you for coming in as well. Robin101, I think this is your first time with Tuber Chat. Forgive me if I'm wrong about that, but hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. And then Izzy's Life Vlogs, thank you for coming in. Izzy's Life has been a great friend for many, many months, since before Tuber Chat even started, which means he's been with Tuber Chat since the beginning. We're going to get Jibbri's Life up here. I'm hoping we can get Kareen's Life to the 900. She just needs one more subscriber right now, and you've seen she's been an extremely generous creator today. Thank you again for those super chats. Jibbri's World is coming up. This happens to be a silver member, but they have also been a generous supporter of Tuber Chat. So we're going to have a look at their channel right now. And with 91 subscribers, I don't see any reason why we can't push them a little bit farther and maybe even get them to the 100 that must be on their mind right now. And then, let me see if I can do something about my memory. Instant reaction talks. Hopefully you're doing okay. Baskets resales in the house. I miss you coming in. Yeah, forgive me. Thank you for coming in. Baskets Resale happens to be a member as well, so I'm going to add their channel to the wheel right away. And then I will look at adding some more names in another moment here. We did look at Eating with Miss P, so I forgot to take that channel off the wheel. And Fabian and Mom with 998 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can get them that last 2. If anybody in the house hasn't subscribed to that channel, we don't just need 2. We need everybody to subscribe to them. And the reason why is because we know what YouTube's been doing, playing games with our subscribers the last little while. We really want to get them to knock it in, to lock it in. It would be ideal if we could get this channel to 1,010 or something somewhere along those lines. And just make sure that they don't slip back below the 1,000 afterwards. Angel Light Over Darkness, thank you for coming in. Always a pleasure to see you in the chat. I hang out with her on live streams as often as I can. She's got her 4,000 hours. So now we're just waiting. It's not going to be very long before monetization for that channel. And then hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. If anybody's mentioned anything that they meant for me to see or a question you meant to ask that I missed, please just be patient with me. Mention it again. As well, anybody can reach out to me on Instagram at any time. The other thing I have been meaning to mention for a little while, is very important, is that we need to, when we're connecting with each other, we must always be watching a full video, at least 3 minutes long. Adding a second video into our watch later list or another playlist so that you can run that later. And what that does is it shows YouTube that you cared so much about that creator's content, you went back for a second video already. As well, give a thumbs up. We hope that helps lock it in, and leave a meaningful comment. And there we go. There's Fabian and Mom with 1,000 subscribers. So congratulations. I hope everybody will help me in congratulating them for hitting 1,000 subscribers today. But we still need a few more. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, I hope that you will, because we want to lock it in for them. We don't want them to slip back below the 1,000 after today. And then as well, when we're connecting with each other and leaving comments on the videos that we're watching, they always should be meaningful, genuine comments related to the content of the video, but they should be at least a couple of full sentences long. It cannot just be the word nice. It cannot just be an emoji or 2 or 3 or 4 or anything like that. YouTube will likely take those connections away, and we don't want that. So please keep that in mind. We have to have genuine comments. And again, if anybody hasn't already read, even if you've been here before, I recently updated the video description, and I will continue to do so. So if you haven't read it in the last few days or this weekend, let's say, then please have a look and just see what we've got going on so that we can make sure that our connections are sticking. David Clark, hopefully you're meeting some new friends and family members. And Holly's Hobby House is joining in the music from Two Pineapples now. And Angel Light Over Darkness, thank you. Thank you for continuing that membership. For that reason, I'm going to put your channel up on the screen in a second here. So thank you for that. And then, yeah, hopefully everybody's doing okay. Hopefully I haven't missed too much in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. It's been a busy stream so far. And I found myself getting falling behind a little bit. And then finally, never got the one-word comments. Yeah, Amari Reynolds. So what I like to point out to everybody, I know this is your first time here, but what I like to point out all the time, when you see me put channels on the screen, like House of X Entertainment Inc., Fabian and Mom, Kareen's Life before that, you see that all of my channels are subscribed. Always, always, always. YouTube, so I lose subscribers just as much as everybody else does, but nobody loses me. And the reason why is because I'm always following one of the parts of the procedure where most of you know this already, if we're connected, is that I always take a video that is around 10 minutes long and put it into my watch later list. What then I do, because I don't subscribe or watch videos while I live stream, then what I do is I run the watch later list and I watch those videos, but I leave a long, genuine comment. It's usually 3 sentences minimum. Unless I'm on a computer and I can share on Reddit, then it's 4 sentences sometimes. And just with that alone, plus a thumbs up, YouTube never takes my subscriptions away. So I just want everybody to keep that in mind because it's something that can help. This is House of X Entertainment Inc. This is Yo, it's your boy Leo, and it's me, Wanston, yes, honey, who have been generous, incredibly loyal, and dedicated supporters for months and months and months. And actually, since the very beginning, I believe It's Me, Wanston, yes, honey was the first creator to ever come into a Tuber Chat live stream. I have to go back and make sure I'm right about that, but either way, it's pretty close. So I'm hoping everybody will rally around this channel. We'll push them to the 190 that must be on their mind right now and get them a little bit closer to the 200 that's right around the corner for them. That's a good joke, Sterling's Makes and Adventures. Algebros, very cool. The YT buddies, did you miss anything? Oh, crackling in the microphone again still. Because I've got my... pardon me while I just address something here. If anybody in the chat finds that there's something I need to address with regards to particularly newer creators not connecting the right way or swapping playlists properly or things like that, you can simply reach out to me on Instagram. It's all one word, Tuber Chat. I try to watch it and then I can address whatever we need in the chat. And then, yes, today there's many people. There's always, like, Tuber Chat's always busy. You can always see the you know, the views and stuff like that. If you're not here, you see the views on the live streams afterwards. You can get an idea of how busy the live streams have been. But it's almost always we have anywhere from 70 to over 100 creators that come through in between a 2.5 hour period, and then only rarely is it ever lower than that. Often it's even higher. So here's MSK Family Vlogs. Oh, I'm sorry. I meant to put Angel Light Over Darkness on the screen. I was doing two things at once again. Extra Step CEO, good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. Oh, and thank you very much, Country Boy Magic. Yes, and thanks for the thumbs up. They mean more now than ever. So if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, I really will appreciate it. Even I have to be reminded sometimes when I'm on a phone. You have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment, and it really does help, and I'll appreciate it greatly. And thank you, Sam Slogs. So, okay, it looks like everybody's doing okay. MSK Family Vlogs is a dynamic family of creators, and I'm hoping everybody will rally around this channel. We'll move them a little bit past their 560, getting on to maybe even 570 for today, and a little bit closer to the 600 that's around the corner for them. Where did Angel Light Over Darkness go? Julie Vasquez, good to see you in the house. I'm wondering if this is your first time with Tuber Chat, so forgive me if I'm wrong about that, but hopefully you're feeling welcome either way. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. And Nini Vlogs, thanks for coming in. Please don't be shy. Reach out to anybody that you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you will find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time. I wonder if Chat with K Hamlet is still here. It looks like they might be. They did a special video for Tuber Chat today that they just put out, and it's not like a shout out video that you see with a lot of different channels mentioned, and Tuber Chat is included, and we have a lot of those which we're grateful for, and those are listed on our front page as well. But this video is a 10-minute description of how things work here in Tuber Chat, and it was very generous of her to put that out, and so of course that's put on our front page now. But I'm hoping everybody will subscribe to that channel and check that video out. So MSK Family Vlogs, again, 560. I'm sure we can get them a little bit farther. Metrosonic, thanks for coming in. And then, yeah, it's Izzy's Life Vlogs. This has been going on since mid-September of this year. People are losing subscribers like every few days. So what we're doing here at Tuber Chat now, if you read my video description, you'll see I describe a specific process. Particularly what we do is say hello to a creator in the chat. Make sure they acknowledge you. Then leave a single emoji. Let them know that you're about to connect with them. Head to their channel. Watch a full video of at least 3 minutes, preferably 4, 5, or 6 minutes. And add a second video, even longer, into your watch later list or another playlist that you can run later. Leave a meaningful, genuine comment while you watch the video you're watching. Give a thumbs up, of course. Subscribe. And then leave a double emoji when you come back to the chat here and mention the video that you watch so that they can turn around, find your comment easily, and do the same thing for you. Adding that video to the watch later list and then running it later shows YouTube that you cared so much about that creator's content, you went back for a second video already. And it seems to really be working. I've had a couple creators reach out and say that things have improved since they've been doing that. But what you'll notice, Izzy, is that YouTube never takes my connection away. So I lose subscribers just like everybody else does, but nobody ever loses me. And the reason why is just because of that. I take a long video, usually 10 minutes. I put it in my watch later list, and then when I go through my watch later list, whether I watch or run them, I leave a long, meaningful comment. It may not be related to the content of the video depending on what I'm doing that day, but if I'm rushing, I might say, keep up the great work, looking forward to more videos or something like that. At least 3 sentences, and everybody knows this because I've done it for everybody here. And YouTube, like I said, does not take my connections away. And then I subscribe, I give a thumbs up. If we run into channels that don't have comments available, then we just leave a message on their discussion tab. And that really helps, right? This is something, okay, Haley Family's got a message there. You can leave anything you want on somebody's discussion tab if they have one. Later, when they get their community tab, it's a different story. But by then, hopefully, their connections are sticking a little bit better anyway. Angel Light Over Darkness 33 has continued their membership, so thank you very much for that. I always hang out with Angel Light Over Darkness as often as I can because they're always spreading optimism and positivity. I'm actually running a playlist for them right now. They have just crossed their 4,000 hours, and they have also got their subscribers. So it's going to be any time now that we're going to get some news from them that they are in review and then hopefully monetized. Romaine General, good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. Forgive me if I've missed anything in the chat. I certainly don't mean to, but we're very, very busy today. I've been behind most of the live stream. Wheel of Weight, Instant Reaction Talks. Yeah, it seems to be. Let me add some names here. Fabian and Mom, we've seen. The YT Buddies has been up there. Chat with K Hamlet. Did I not already put you on the wheel? I should have. I should have put you on the wheel a long time ago because especially of that video. You'll be featured soon, especially for that generosity. Vanessa Ogumwali. Sterling's Makes and Adventures. Ghostly Winds. And Instant Reaction Talks. Sergeant Life's already on there. Okay, and then I will... Amari Reynolds is going to be next up, and Adrienne Villanueva vlogs if she's still here. Angel Light Over Darkness. So like I said, she's hit her 4,000 hours. She's hit her 1,000 subscribers at 1,030 or so. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther because we don't want her slipping underneath. It's been a long road, and I know she's been working really hard. She's still willing to swap playlists with other creators if you want to reach out to her for that reason. And then, oh, Amari Reynolds. So look at this. Look what I got here. So this is Bautissimo. This is the robot that keeps track of the order in which I put people on the screen. And you're next. Right there. Amari Reynolds will be the next one that I add. So here's Ghostly Winds. This is another channel that's back with Tuber Chat again and again. Oh, Ghostly Winds, yeah, that's okay. Again, just reach out to people one by one. If you head to somebody's channel and you notice that you're not subscribed, then likely you haven't connected with them, or you have to reconnect anyway, so that might be just an idea. Even when you search, you see right there, when I pull up Ghostly Winds in the search, it shows me already that I'm subscribed. But if it wasn't the case, then we'd see, you know, that red button, and you'd know, like, hey, maybe that's somebody to go after. And then, very cool, Metrosonic has been keeping in touch with their bestie. And hopefully everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members here. If you haven't already, I will ask for everybody to share if you have the ability, whether it's on your community tab if you have one, or Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network. And then, of course, more than ever, the thumbs up really do help the stream. And I will appreciate it greatly if you haven't already. If anybody has any questions for me or something you wanted to mention and I've missed it, please just be patient with me, mention it again. And I'm watching now. And then if anybody needs me to talk about swapping playlists and what on earth I mean so that we can do the one legitimate thing that it takes to pump our hours up, then please just ask and I'll be happy to go over it if anybody's not sure what I mean when I talk about swapping playlists. ALOT, the second channel from ProTech Sports, is in the house. Thanks for coming in. I was happy to catch them on a live stream the other day. Hopefully I'll catch them again soon. Any creator is always willing to come in if you have more than one channel. And then ALOT acts perfectly and treats both channels separately, as does Kid Wonder, as do many other creators, the Hoops Family Network, and others that come in and have multiple channels. And then... Yeah, hopefully everybody's doing okay. And thank you, ALOT, for reminding everybody to share. So, let me think about spinning in a moment. Ghostly Winds has 485 subscribers, so I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther. We'll get them to the 490 that we know must be on their mind. They are getting really close to 500 and the halfway mark to that magic 1K that we all think about. Thank you very much, Thrill Seeks. I appreciate all the time that you've spent. I know the different times of the live streams can be challenging in different areas of the world. Tomorrow's a little bit earlier, and Sunday is earlier still. Hilarious Leon's in the house. You're welcome to swap playlists. Oh, Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. Is that a question for me about a video on Tuber Chat? Or are you asking somebody else? Instant Reaction Talks, thank you very much. Hope to see you again soon. And then let me spin. We'll get another channel up here. Sometimes what we find is I'll put channels on the wheel and then they'll leave shortly after, but please just keep in mind, you still have to be here for me to put your channel up on the screen. If you're not still here when it comes up, then I move on quickly so that we can get to another channel that's still here, grinding it out and working on growing. Yeah, Amari Reynolds, I'm hoping we can get them. It'd be nice if we could get them to 500. I don't know how realistic it is to think that anybody could get 20 subscribers in one day from Tuber Chat by following the right procedure. You'd have to be here like for the whole 2 hours, I think, to make that to make that happen. It's possible, maybe, but 10 certainly is reasonable. But we can get them close anyway. Close for sure. It's crackling again, but I don't have the thing. The phone is not anywhere near the computer right now. Is it crackling or is it because I'm banging my pen on the desk? Is that what it is? Because I'm playing around with my pen. Oh, and then, yeah. Oh, thank you, Scratch and Pete. Yeah, whenever we're in chats like this, especially anybody that's new to Tuber Chat, please keep in mind that whenever we're using numbers, we always want to use the words to represent those numbers. And the reason why we mention it here is because that's a standard rule between most growth streams. And when you're out in other growth streams that are similar to Tuber Chat, I want you to be able to maximize your time there. Because I can't stream 24 hours a day. I want you to be growing your channel as often as you can, right? And then as long as you do that, you won't find yourself getting banned or timed out by moderators or anything like that. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know why my phone is doing that. I got it way far away from the computer now. Okay, I did miss a couple of things. Oh, is House of X still in the house? Yeah, Kareen's Life was the one who pointed it out. The whole episode 100 was a very special episode. We did an interview, and I keep my phone right beside the computer, which I'm trying to keep it away now. But you know that crackling sound, I couldn't figure out. People were trying to tell me it's crackling, but because I couldn't hear it, I didn't know what on earth everybody was mentioning. And then Kareen's Life was the one who figured it out. It's the phone. You know, that thing that happens, right? Hopefully it's a little bit better. Oh, we got a couple dislikes. That's fantastic. Yeah, it happens. That's what I mean when I say like that the thumbs up mean more now than ever. It really does help the stream. But one of the things you're doing when you're giving thumbs up to each other, when you're out supporting other creators and stuff like that, is keeping the averages up. That's what's important, right? If there's creators out there that thumbs down all the time, YouTube knows that. So if the 2 thumbs down we have right now are somebody who's doing it constantly, YouTube knows. So they're not going to put a lot of weight behind that in the algorithm. I believe that, right? But you do want to keep your averages up anyway. House of X Entertainment Inc. So one of the things that's up, just so everybody knows, there's a thing called shadow banning. And what can happen, Mariska Van Bunderen, who's a dear friend of Tuber Chat, is in the chat with us right now. And she's got an issue right now where she's finding herself going into a lot of chats and not being able to, be seen by anybody. It's like being blocked, even though she's not blocked. And lots of channels have this problem. You'll also notice sometimes in your chats you'll get messages that say to approve this message, like it's held for review and you have to click, or your moderators have to click. That person needs to be added to your approved users list. And it's in your community settings. So I'll show you quickly in a second. Sterling's Making Adventures has 30 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther to 40 and get them a little bit closer to the halfway mark to that first 100. And then I wonder is the other thing too, we want to make sure while everybody's connecting, we have to be connecting on 3-minute videos. You cannot connect on short videos or YouTube will almost certainly take your subscriptions away tomorrow and you will be angry. And I don't wish that on anybody. Forgive me if there's anything that I've missed in the chat. And thank you, Fabian and Mom, thank you everybody for the thumbs up if you haven't already. And then David Clark, thank you. Adrian Villanueva Vlogs, thank you. Instant Reaction Talk still in the house, very good. Okay, I'm just going to show you this very quickly. So if I wanted to add Sterling's Makes and Adventures, what I could do is go into my YouTube studio. I just want to show everybody this, so when you hear from a channel on a social network that maybe they reach out to you on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter or something and say, hey, I'm shadow banned, can you let me in? This is what they mean. You go into your settings, and in your community, it takes my web page a second to pop up. But what will happen is you'll see this is the same area where you add moderators. You don't have to mod people just so that they can be active in the chat if they're shadow banned. You can just add them in here and it will help. There's probably a lot of channels that I don't need to be in here anymore because they've been added over many months. But we leave them in there anyway. Look, Kids Wonder's in there. Lots of other channels are in there. So we got our moderators, but then we've got our approved users. So if you ever wondered what that was, this is what we're talking about. Just go to the bottom of the list, drop in the URL, and after a little while, their name comes up. Now, I don't need to put Sterling's Makes and Adventures in there, but that's where you would put somebody if they're having trouble. And then, so let's get back to what we were doing. Let's spin. We'll get another channel up here. Sam's Vlogs. Yeah, it happens. Happens all the time. Life with the Battles. Great to see you back in the house. Thanks for coming in. Shorts can't be monetized. Not right now, Life with the Battles. They're not monetized right now. I'm sure YouTube will find a way eventually to get that done. But for now, they're not. And for a while there, they were taking away all subscribers that were gained. Now, I'm hearing from creators that that has changed and people are now getting subscribers and keeping them from shorts. But I laid off. So I haven't been putting a lot of shorts out at all because I'm behind in putting out content as it is. So I wanted to focus on that. But I'm keeping an eye on how that's working. But right now, they don't count for watch time and they are not... They are not monetized. And then, yeah, the YT buddies, the wheel is all just luck. What is slow mode, Twisted V Twin Garage? It means that somebody can't leave a message more than one every 10 seconds. So first of all, there's a couple things you can do to your chat to really help so that you don't need a lot of moderators. You notice I have very few moderators, and the job is not that difficult because most of the garbage that comes into live streams can't come in. First of all, the banned words list stops anybody from saying any of the horrifying things we wish people would never say in a live stream. As well, you can add to that list. So there's nothing that you can say in Tuber chat that I don't want you to say probably. So please don't try, because we don't want to get marked as the kind of people who say things we shouldn't say, right? I don't want anybody doing that. But the banned words list can help. And then the other thing is, by putting your chat on slow mode, I wouldn't do it if you don't need it. But if the day ever comes that you get a channel that comes in and just starts firing off messages one after the other, after the other, after the other, then it's time. What happens is when trolls come into your chat, and it's usually younger ones, but when trolls come in and they want to troll, they can't. And it frustrates them, and then they just leave, because their goal is not for you. It has nothing to do with you. They're just out to troll. It doesn't matter who it is. And then they'll move on. You know, we don't wish it on anybody, but the most important thing is to keep it out. So if you can prevent it, that helps. That's why we never have problems like that in Tuber chat. We've had so few troubles with trolls. It's been a blessing. But anyway, that can help. So that's all it is. Forgive my long speech. Let's talk about it with Anita. Great to see you here. Thanks for coming in. Life with the Battles. Your shorts have ads on them and you see revenue. Is that possible because they're being watched by people who are watching them through your channel and not on the short shelf? Because that's the first time that I'm hearing about that. So I wonder if that works. YouTube automatically adds them for people on a phone to a special shelf. And if they're watched in that way, my understanding is, at least up until now, they haven't been monetized. But because they are also videos on your channel, and if you have a big enough audience, of course, you're just going to be getting some organic watch time from them as well. Maybe that is the possibility. So I'll have to look more into that. I got a few friends who've had some success with shorts, so I'll check out if anything's moving on that. Forgive me if I've missed anything in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. Of course, we're really busy and I'm getting into these long speeches. Vanessa Ogumbawali, I'm hoping everybody will subscribe to this channel. I'm going to be swapping playlists with them this week, and I know that they're willing to swap with others. Seif, good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. And then Imari Reynolds, thank you very much. So I happen to be a social media guy, but I'm also a YouTube channel manager. So I manage a few channels for other people. I've been doing that for a couple years. I actually started their channels before mine. So I learn from creators of all sizes every single day. So really my wish is to share what I know and what we all learn together, so that we can all make the best decisions for our channels. I learn every day. The YT Buddies, there you go. So luck finally came your way after that long wait. 75 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. Get them to the 80 that must be on. 75 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. Get them to the 80 that must be on their mind right now, because 100 is around the corner. Honey Tina, thanks for coming in. I hope I welcomed you earlier. I know you sent us some friends. And then AV Automatic Victory, good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. I think this is your first time with Tuber Chat. But hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. And then Kamisha Warmheart, good to see you here. Oh, Kamisha Warmheart Lovelace, thank you for coming in. You must be new to Tuber Chat as well, so hopefully you're feeling welcome also. And like I said, and then Minor Zach123, please never, when you use all capital letters, that's like yelling. So please don't yell, because it can be considered spam. It's not such a big deal here in Tuber Chat, but when you go out into other live streams, moderators might time you out or ban you for that stuff. So I just don't want you to get caught that way. And then So Kamisha Warmheart Lovelace, yes, hopefully you're feeling welcome. You can reach out to anybody that you'd like to in the chat if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that are in our video description. Please, if you're new to Tuber Chat, please take a moment just to read that. It only takes a minute, but it's going to make sure that you maximize the time that you spend here, so you can meet lots of friends and family members. And then, is it true that people are making a law that if you accidentally put copyrighted music in your video, you go to jail? I can't imagine that. So forgive me, but I can't imagine that that could be true in any way. Now, you never want to do that. Like if you accidentally put copyright, music, a copyright claim is different than a copyright strike. And when it comes to music, if you can't use it, YouTube will just block the video anyway. So you really don't have to worry about it, but you don't want to do it. So what I do, I have tons of copyright claims. As a matter of fact, I put up a video today that's fully copyright claimed on my personal channel. You can upload your videos as private and then leave it for as long as you can, hopefully hours or a day. YouTube will sniff out any copyrights that are in it, and then it will describe to you exactly what's going to happen. So I put a video out today that's banned in several countries. Not all, so I put it out anyway, but you can make the decision on whether you want to bother with that or not. They can't be monetized in most cases. Most times when you put up a video with copyright music, the artist will get paid. I have lots of that stuff on my personal channel, but I'm fully okay with that. I understood that. You still get the views, you still get the watch time, and you still get the subscribers from it. And then hopefully everybody's doing okay. Basim Momin, thank you for coming in. Hopefully I'm YPY's left to sleep, you think? It's interesting because the YT Buddies has lots of friends that come in with accounts like this that don't have channels. Instant Reaction Talks has 44 subscribers. Hopefully everybody will subscribe to this channel. We'll push them a little bit closer to the 50 that must be on their mind and get them a little bit farther, halfway on that road to the first 100. And then as well, these guys are doing this channel's doing the featured channels collaboration that I talk about all the time, where they've got Tuber Chat here. We also have added them into our featured channels. When you feature channels like this on your front page, you're saying to your audience and to the YouTube algorithm that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. And then when some of those channels hopefully feature you in return, they are saying to their audience in the YouTube algorithm that your channel is worthy of being featured by them. So you can imagine the impact that that has both on your audiences and on the YouTube algorithms. And then Basim Momin, you're going to have to let me know if Tuber Chat is something that you want to be a part of. If you have taken hopefully a moment to read our video description to see if this is something that you will enjoy and be able to benefit from. And then if anybody has featured Tuber Chat or my personal channel on your front page, please make sure that I know so that I can return the favor, because I absolutely do that with both channels. Is Adrian Villanueva Vlog still with us? And then Basim Momin, yeah, this Tuber Chat is basically for people with channels to meet each other for the purpose of supporting each other, but I don't know how much fun you're going to have here without being able to benefit in that way. Amari Reynolds is on the wheel. Let me spin, and then I'll add a couple more names to the wheel. Chat with King Hamlet. I'm glad we're getting a chance to look at this channel. This is the channel that I was talking about earlier. They made a video specifically for Tuber Chat. There it is right there. So we'll look at their channel and then you'll see it's right on there. Right, it's the first video right here. So it's 13 minutes long. So it's a perfect channel to be connecting with, that's for sure. It's me, Wanston, yes, honey. Thanks for coming in. And then, oh, thank you, 2 pineapples. Yeah, hopefully, well, I'll get some music happening. It'll be even more fun. Chat with Kay Hamlet, like I said, has made this video for Tuber Chat where she basically talks about us for like the whole, you know, beyond 10 minutes. And we've added that video onto our front page now. So we've also had videos. Kareen's Life put out a shout out video, which features a lot of channels, including Tuber Chat this week. That's on our front page now. And other creators like Mariska Van Bunderen and Scratch and Pete have done similar things. Those videos are on our front page as well. By the way, you don't know the YT buddies. Okay, forgive me then. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Thank you, Basin Moment. Forgive me while I just look at something in another window. We're having a lot of glitching lately with messages sometimes not being able to be seen in the chat. If that's the case, the best idea is to reach out to a host on a social network if your messages can't be seen, and then maybe they can sort that out for you. And then, thank you, Instant Reaction Talks. Okay, hopefully everybody's doing okay. Meet new friends and family members. Chat with Kay Hamlet, like I said, I hope everybody will subscribe to this channel. She's been a generous supporter, especially in making that video for us today. I was looking for... And then, yeah, Basin Moment, we do have a little bit of scratchiness coming through the mic for some reason. Big Pranksters, good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. I think this is your first time with Tuber Chat, but hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. And then we want to make sure that as well, everybody's always watching videos that are at least 3 minutes long. It's not enough to watch a little bit of any video or even watch a full video that's less than 3 minutes. We must be at least watching a full 3-minute video and leaving long, genuine comments on those videos, because YouTube is taking a lot of subscriptions away from people lately, and we have to do everything we can to make the connection solid. For the love of Lily, good to see you here. Tyler Jonesy, good to have you back in the house as well. And then let me spin. I'll get one more channel up here and then I'll add some names. Baskets Resale. Let's see if they're still with us here. I'm not sure. Okay, Baskets Resale, just please let me know if you're still here. If not, I will move on quickly. I'll leave it up for a second and I'll add a couple of names. And then Big Pranksters. So here in Tuber Chat, we typically don't do any self-promotion. So I can describe how the wheel works and how you can get your channel on the screen. but please take a moment to read our updated description. Success International Training Institute, good to see you here. I believe we've seen you before, but it's been a little while. Great to have you back here. And then MinerZach123, please don't, please avoid all caps. So the way that the wheel works, that we constantly are asking about here, because it's something that's a little bit unique. Lots of live streams have it, but the way that we use it here is after you've been in the chat for a while. Usually it takes about a half an hour to 45 minutes. I have a robot called Bottissimo. And what this does is keeps track of how active everybody is in the chat. So it's not just about how long you're here, but how active you are with everyone as well. It keeps track, and then it keeps an order for me. So every time that the wheel starts to get a little bit thin on channels, like it is right now, I look over at the robot and then I decide who gets added in order that way. So sometimes it takes a little while, and then once the channels are added to the wheel, we spin. It's of course random. Once your channel is comes up, we take a look at it on the screen for a few minutes if that's what you would like. And then instant reaction talks, thank you. It's glitching. Probably you're texting way too much. That's okay. It's my computer. I recently got a new computer, but it only has 8 gigs of RAM, and that's a little bit. I'm kind of pushing the limits by running Streamlabs. For the love of Lily, thank you for the thumbs up. Yes, if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, of course I will appreciate it. It really does help the stream. As you can see today, it means more now than ever. Even I have to be reminded occasionally when I'm on a phone. So, if anybody hasn't already, of course, I'll appreciate it. And yep, Steve, you got to smash the like button, of course. But thank you, everybody, for doing that. I'm just having a look at what we can do about adding some more names to the wheel. MinerZach123 can be on there. Is Adrienne Villanueva vlog still with us? I think I asked that a while ago. Maybe not, eh? Okay, thank you, Vanessa. Okay, Baskets Resale might not still be with us, so that's okay. But they were up for long enough anyway. I'd love to see them get to 300 subscribers. Baskets Resale happens to be a member. Simply Royce happens to be a silver member. And so their channel for today was added to the wheel at the beginning of the live stream automatically. And then Us Never Them, thank you for coming in. That's another creator that has been supportive not only of Tuber Chat, but myself, of course, of Kristen, Kira, and many other people here in the Tuber Chat community. So I'm hoping everybody will subscribe to them. And Simply Royce has been a generous supporter of Tuber Chat. She's willing to swap playlists. And then as well, she does the featured channels collaboration here that I talk about all the time. Let me see what I can do about adding another couple of names to the wheel. Tattoo Man, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. This is your first time with Tuber Chat, but hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. Cooking and Baking with Aisha, thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome also. It's great to have you back in the chat. And so let's spin the wheel again. We'll get moving a little bit faster now. We've got our stream boss, Kareen's Life. That was taken over first by Fabian and Mom, and now by Kareen's Life. So hopefully everybody's enjoying that new addition to the live stream. TealTube, good to see you here. Thanks for coming back in. And then if anybody's willing to swap playlists, you can simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. And then if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually. It is the one thing that we can do to legitimately pump our hours up. So, MinerZack123 is up on the screen now with 67 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther to the 70 that must be on their mind. And then get them a little bit farther on the road to 100. Oh, Taylor Rochester might not respond. She's letting us run, but she might not be active in the chat right this second. And, okay, let me see what we can do here. Mommy and Me Kitchen and Lifestyle, are they still here? Maybe? D Turner Gaming, thanks for coming in. David has been with Tuber Chat from the beginning, so because you're a member, you get added to the wheel right away, of course. Calming Mind Meditations, I gotta have a look and see if everybody's still here. Calming Mind Meditations is still here. Country Boy Magic is coming up. And is Kid Wonder still in the house? Maybe not. Okay, Kid Wonder, just let me know if you're still here. MinerZack123, there you go. And thank you for hanging out. There's Mommy and Me Kitchen and Lifestyle right now. So here's Amari Reynolds. So this is the channel we've been looking forward to seeing because it's a newcomer to Tuber Chat. We'll be looking at this channel for the first time. And then, so I do not watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So since you're a new connection for Tuber Chat, what I'm going to do is go through your videos here, and I'm going to find one of your latest videos. I usually look for something around 10 minutes. So I'll take this video right here, add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list in the next 24 hours or so, and I will watch that video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, and I will subscribe, and in that way I'll make sure that the subscription sticks. Hopefully you're subscribed to Tuber Chat now and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're usually here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. And then over the holidays we'll mix those up a little bit, but the schedule is on our banner. And Two Pineapples, thank you for keeping the music going. And then thank you, Tattoo Man. I'm happy to always be helping. My wish here in Tuber Chat, because I learn from creators of all sizes every single day, is that we can share our knowledge here so that we can all make the best decisions for our channels, myself included. Country Boy Magic. Let's have a look at this channel. And there's D Turner Gaming. Country Boy Magic has been with Tuber Chat again and again, even though just finding us a few weeks ago. But hopefully everybody will subscribe to this channel, and we will move them to 190 subscribers. I think that's possible. We can get them close anyway and get them a little bit farther on their road to 200. And then thank you, Amari Reynolds. Hopefully we'll see you again. But, you know, Tuber Chat will continue for a little while longer for today, so everybody can still meet new friends and family members. I will continue adding names to the wheel. Actually, why don't I add a couple right now? Success International Training Institute. Yeah, timeline. So I'm in Eastern time. I'm in Niagara Falls, Canada, which is the same time zone as New York or Toronto. But I move the times around for the live streams so that we can meet different creators from different time zones all the time. Oh, D Turner Gaming, is this the first time you're seeing this? Yeah, we've actually had a few additions. So I got Streamlabs running, although it's not stable because I'm going to be upgrading my computer shortly. But in the meantime, we're experimenting with this. So we've got members in a slideshow at the bottom of the screen there. We've got a new Stream Boss feature for those of you who know what that is. And Kareen's life became the Stream Boss today. Oh dear. I can't get rid of that. Pardon me for a second. Yeah, thank you, D Turner Gaming. Thank you for that. And then, yeah, thank you for the love of Lily. Okay, thank you, Brandy Inez Bush. Thank you so much. My pleasure, Country Boy Magic. Okay, let's spin, and then I'll get to adding another channel. Oh, Brandy. Brandy, your channel's coming up now. But I'm going to leave it on anyway, so you don't have to... I know you've been here the whole time, so you can... you don't have to stay. Like, go ahead, do what you got to do. We'll keep your channel up for a moment anyway. 26 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther. They are a generous supporter in that you can see they already do the featured channels collaboration. We've got Janetti's Corner, Scratch and Pete, new connection for Tuber Chat there, and ourselves. So Brandy Einish Bush happens to be a member as well, and has been a generous supporter to Tuber Chat since finding us just a few short weeks ago. 49-cent range Hamilton, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And there's the link just a moment ago from Nightbot for our gold member, Just Vlogging Life. She's an extremely supportive creator, and one of the things that you can do to help support Tuber Chat is always support anybody that you know, is a member, for instance, and things like that. I'd love it if everybody would subscribe to Just Vlogging Life because she's been an extremely generous creator and extremely supportive as well. So, Brandy Ines Bush, I'm hoping everybody will connect with her. We'll get this channel moving a little bit farther, get her to 30. She's got to have that on her mind right now, and a little bit farther on that road to the first 100. And then I did say I was going to think about adding names to the wheel. Let's see what we got going on that I can do about that. For the Love of Lily has been here for a while. Calming Mind Meditations is there. Let's talk about it with Anita. I haven't been able to catch Anita on a live stream for a while. Life with the Battles. Success International Training Institute and SEAF will get you on there. Now, forgive me because I'm going to start moving a little bit faster here. Oh, I can't for the life of me copy and paste for some reason. All right, let's spin, and we'll get another channel up here, and I will think about adding some more names shortly. And 49-cent range Hamilton, yeah, we got lots of great channels in the chat today. So Success International Training Institute, let's see what you got going on for us. This must only be your second channel coming into the, or your second time coming into our screen, having your channel put up. So I've got your bell on now, but It looks like you've got some great advice for people in your videos here, so I'm looking forward to getting to know your channel better. Hopefully everybody will subscribe. You've got 74 subscribers. Hopefully we can push that a little bit farther, get you to 75, maybe even 80. That must be on this creator's mind right now, and a little bit closer on the road to that first 100. And 49 cents range, Hamilton, very good. Hopefully that respect goes both ways always. And then TealTube, yep, everybody's here to grow. And then, so for those of you who aren't here often or are fairly new to Tuber Chat, the best success is always found in making the first move here. So you reach out to another channel, let them know you're visiting, go to their channel, watch a short video in full of at least 3 minutes long, a full video, 3 minutes. Leave a meaningful, genuine comment for them, give them a thumbs up, and subscribe, and then come back and let them know that you've done that, and then they will turn around and do the same thing for your channel. Grabbing cold ones, still here. Very good. Very good, 2 pineapples. Oh, and then your second time. Very good. And then Let's Talk About It with Anita is a channel that is extremely supportive of many other creators. I often run into her with It's Me Once and Yes Honey and Yo, it's your boy Leo. It's been a while since I've caught Anita on one of her own live streams, but she's always spreading positivity, optimism, and blessings for people there. The Hoops Family Network. It's taken a while for them to come around. Amanda from the Hoops Family Network is a dear friend and somebody who has been, she's actually probably single-handedly the biggest force involved in the small YouTuber community, as we like to call it, a little over a year ago. Actually, it's much more than a year ago now. Many other creators, like D. Turner Gaming, for instance, was originally met through the Hoops Family Network. These are channels who have been connected to me before Tuber Chat was even a thought. And as a matter of fact, Amanda is inspirational in the creation of Tuber Chat and has been a generous and dedicated and loyal supporter for all of this time. She has 2 channels now. She's also started the Hoops Paranormal, and I'm hoping everybody will support these creators on both of those channels. And Amanda and I often talk offline and share knowledge about all things YouTube, so we can keep the flow going. And hopefully everybody's meeting new friends and family members and having a good time. And yeah. Okay, if anybody hasn't already, I should ask if you would share the stream out, whether it's on your community tab, if you have one, or Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network. And then, of course, if you haven't already given a thumbs up, I'll appreciate it. It really does help the stream. As you'll see from today, they mean more now than ever. Even I have to be reminded occasionally when I'm on a phone. But like I said, it really does help, and I'll appreciate it greatly. There we go. So let's spin. We'll get another channel up here. I'm moving much faster now. And then just keep in mind we have a holiday schedule listed on our banner. So I'm hoping everybody will check that out. We're usually here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. But over the holidays, I'm moving the days around a little bit. Hopefully everybody's subscribed and has the notification bell on so you don't miss any of our live streams, but I also set them up in advance so that you can go to our front page and usually know what's coming up within the next few days so that you can plan if you need to. D. Turner Gaming with 919 subscribers is officially on the road to 1K, and I'm hoping we can push this channel to 920 right now and get them a little bit farther. Like I said, David from D. Turner Gaming has been with Tuber Chat from way beyond the beginning. He's been supportive both of myself and of Tuber Chat, and has been with me through the whole creation right to the beginning. Hopefully I haven't missed anything in the chat. If anybody If anybody mentioned something or asked a question that I missed, please be patient with me. Just mention it again. And anybody can reach out to me on Instagram at any time. It's all one word, Tuber Chat. And especially if there's anything in the chat that you need me to address. And other than that, it looks like everybody's doing okay meeting new friends and family members. So let's spin. Let's get another channel up. And we will see what else is happening. Tomorrow's live stream will be just an hour earlier than today's. And then Sunday's live stream will be 2 hours earlier than that. We will not be here this Monday. So usually we're here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. But just keep that in mind. But Mommy and Me Kitchen and Lifestyle is coming up here, and they are going to be featured, as a matter of fact, this Monday. Every day on Tuber Chat, we feature a different creator based on generosity that we see within the community, and we do that across all of our social networks. So first of all, you see it on the thumbnail for our videos, but as well on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Reddit. And Mommy and Me Kitchen and Lifestyle will be coming up. D Turner Gaming, for instance, was featured already many months ago. Oh, and then Keep Being Purged, but been busy with work and haven't been putting out content. That's okay, D Turner Gaming. I mean, we all have to do what we got to do. And then, you know, when you have an opportunity to get some content going, you will complete your race to the first 1,000, and I'm sure monetization will be around the corner from there. So, Mommy and Me Kitchen and Lifestyle has 508 subscribers. We can certainly get them to 510, but it looks like they've got that 500 locked in, and we'll push them a little bit farther because now they are on the road to 600. And my pleasure having your channel up. And like I said, Mommy and Me Kitchen and Lifestyle will be featured this coming Monday. Brandy Ina's Bush is going to be featured on... Oh, sorry, I'm wrong. I keep saying Monday. It's not Monday. Mommy and Me Kitchen and Lifestyle is being featured coming up. We'll have to look and see what the episode number is for that. Tomorrow will be Thrill Seeks being featured, one of our members. And then as well, Brandy Ina's Bush will be featured on Sunday. So forgive me for that. I'm confusing myself because we're always here on Monday, except for this next couple of weeks. Oh, really? Glitching and buffering and all that? Oh, had to refresh several times? Okay, I don't know if this is going to help, but we'll try. We'll leave... Okay, hopefully that's going to make it a little bit better. Hopefully the chat will pop up in another second. Oh dear. Stream's a bit laggy. So glitching so much, eh? Okay, well, hopefully you can let me know if it's improved when I just click like that. Let me see if I can do something about the memory here. I'm going to upgrade the computer. Within the next couple of weeks, I'm expecting to have this upgraded. So as soon as I do, it will be better. Cue the music. Yes, 2 pineapples. You're right. Come here. Trouble. I got a cat meowing in the back, but he doesn't want to visit me. Let's spin. Blink 6 times. You're only going to see one probably. Yeah, I wonder if it's just like over time something happens, because we've been on for over 2 hours now. And the other day we were doing this, and at the end of the stream my camera froze, and it was... something else. But I appreciate everybody's patience. Millie Stewart, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. This is your first time with Tuber Chat, but hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect. So please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. I got to get you to pardon me for 1 second. I'm not going to shut the screen off. Okay, you okay? Come on. Come here. Want to see everybody? Oh. This is Trouble Von Cuttipus. He is the star of a couple of Kristen's shorts videos that she's found some success with. He's been meowing at me for a few minutes there, so I figure maybe he wants to say hello to everybody again. If he lived in Hawaii, nothing would freeze. That was probably very right. Very much correct. And then, so let's spin. We'll get another channel up here. Let's talk about it with Anita, is a creator that's been with me as long as I've been with It's Me Once and Yes Honey, and Yo, it's your boy Leo. And she's been supportive both of my personal channel and of Tuber Chat. She's been here from the beginning and was recently featured just a couple of months ago. So I'm hoping everybody will subscribe to this channel. We'll get Let's Talk About It with Anita to 670. And that must be on her mind right now. Get her a little bit closer to the 700 that she's looking towards. And then, now, it's time for Seif. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. You can find this channel easily by typing in Seif Animations. So you see what happens. We accidentally get the wrong channel when we try to look. And you'll notice most often I don't do things to make things easy on everybody when we're looking for channels. And the biggest reason why is because when we have channels like this that are struggling with the search results, we want to search, find, and click on them because that really helps them in the YouTube algorithm. So on this channel specifically, we can see, I see that the bell is marked off. When you click on this, it's going to say, if you see on the bottom of my screen, the action is turned off for content made for kids. So since this channel is made for kids, we cannot leave comments on these videos. So it's very important that we take a long video. I'd love it if everybody would watch something that's longer than 3 minutes if they have one. We have to look and see. I have to see what they got here. I will get to know this channel better. So they got a 19-minute one. We want at least 3 minutes. It's very important. 2:49, not quite. Here, 11:30. This is the one I connected with them on. And then 13:15 and this and that. So what we want to do is take one of their longer videos like that, use that to connect, but then leave a comment on their discussion tab. And this is where you'll be able to leave something that will help so that we can get their connection to really stick. We want to do this always if we see a channel that has videos that are made for kids. And then Baskets Resale, there you are. Okay, you're still here. We had your channel up a little while ago. Oh, notifications. It's interesting to see Sam's Vlogs. I don't think I cleared them today. So let's see, how many notifications have I had? So I've got a few social network ones. I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not, but if you can see my YouTube in the bottom, 27. 27 notifications in the last 2 hours or so. So you can see I really do have my notifications on. You see when I put bells on for everybody, they really are on. Yeah, hopefully everybody is having a great Friday. Hopefully everybody's meeting new friends and family members, and hopefully everybody's giving a thumbs up. We're almost to 80. I usually don't count, but I really do appreciate it because they mean more now than ever. Like I said, we get a couple of thumbs down on not every live stream. We actually made it a few days without them, but almost every live stream now, so it really helps. Life with the Battles is a channel that's been with Tuber Chat for a long, long time. Did you change your... Oh, here we go. Okay. Your front page just has the one video, I see. I wondered what happened there, but that's okay. Life with the Battles, like I said, is another channel that's been with Tuber Chat for a long, long time. But when we click... Oh, you have a community tab now. So is everything made for kids here? So then what you'll want to do is, if you can't leave a comment on a video, just come over here to the community tab and leave a comment over here. Still long, meaningful, and then hopefully that will help. But let's just look at your channel trailer. Can we leave a... Yeah, no comments can be left here either. That's unfortunate. Or can they? The channel trailer is not long enough, though. This is one of the troubles. We have to find videos that are 3 minutes or longer in order for this to stick. So you got a 12-minute video here, 8 minutes. Lots of variety on this channel, right? 5 minutes here, which are great. 5:49s. Lots and lots. Let's see if this Thanksgiving at the beach can be... Yeah, there you go. Okay, we can leave a comment on that. So Thanksgiving at the beach is okay. The channel's not made for kids. It's just that some of the videos are marked as made for kids. So you can't put bells on for that reason, I guess, right? So let's spin, and we'll get another channel up here. That's Life with the Battles. Commented on their live stream. Very good. Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and more. But just make sure that we're letting that run, right? Big Pranksters, hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you've met some new friends and family members. Oh, Life with the Battles, I didn't take your name off, so you came up again. Let's spin, and let's see who else is still in the chat with us here. Sergeant Life, okay, I know they're not still here, so I'll put them up for a second because we know this channel. They've been featured with us before. They're here often. And Sergeant Life, if you're here, just let me know, but if not, I'm going to move on quickly because they've been on the wheel for a long, long time, actually. They were here like probably right from the beginning of the live stream. It'd be nice if we would get them a couple of subscribers because they have been with us over and over and over, and we could get them to 125 for sure. Especially for the... Made them come up on the wheel twice there. I'm going to have to try that for tomorrow. See what I can do about that. Calming Mind Meditations. Oh, I don't know. Oh, there they are. Yeah, okay, they're still here. Calming Mind Meditations was just featured last weekend. Every day we feature a different channel on Tuber Chat, based on generosity that I see within the community. So it's nice to see them moving, although it's slower than we wish. At 43 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther, maybe to 45, maybe even to 50, and get them halfway on that road to 100. And then Shernette Williams, thank you for coming in. Great to see you here. And as you can see, Calming Mind Meditations does the featured channels collaboration that I talk about all the time, where they've got some familiar faces here, including Sergeant Life and Mariska Van Bunderen, as well as myself and Tuber Chat. And when you feature channels on your front page like this, you're saying to the YouTube algorithm and to your audience that these feature you in return. They are saying to their audience and the YouTube algorithm that your channel is worthy of being featured by them. So that has both on your audiences. So if anybody in the chat has featured Tuber Chat or my personal channel on your front page like this, please make sure that I know so that I can return the favor, because I absolutely do that with both channels. Too much lag. I'll try to fix it. I don't know if that's going to help, but we'll try. This is For the Love of Lily. And then, yeah, hopefully we'll get this situation sorted out. I'll get the computer upgraded as quickly as I can. So For the Love of Lily has 175 subscribers, and We would love to push them a little bit farther to 180. That must be on their mind right now. Get them around the corner from the 200 that is coming up. And then, okay, thank you everybody for the time that you spent. Forgive all the glitching and everything like that. We'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully we'll get it straightened out and have a little bit better of a time. In the meantime, please join me. We will visit Yo, it's your boy Leo, who has been an extremely loyal and dedicated supporter along with It's Me Wanston Yes Honey since the beginning of Tuber Chat. And I've got a special surprise for everybody where Leo was singing a song, and I'll play that clip in a couple of days and we'll have a look at that. For now, we'll head over and do a Tuber Chat raid and visit Yo, it's your boy Leo. So thank you everyone for the time that you've spent.